năm độ nha yeah. $100 xin. Thế mà trời tôi mất làm ai không.
Yeah, yeah, great. Oh. Che Dio, yeah.
Yes, yes.
Chef.
Sure. Good afternoon once again at Buffalo Park, the home of cricket in East London. Today we'll be watching or focusing on the probably Inyati, Eastern Cape Inyati versus Mpumalanga. Mpumalanga and Inyati, if I think Inyati win today, probably they will be going through to the semis. We will take it from there. But at the moment, the state of the game, once again, it's been drizzling at Buffalo Park in East London, and we're just waiting and watching carefully. And then if anything happens today, we'll see probably when the sky is clear, and take it from there. At the moment, the toss has not been done yet. All the players are just around watching, and there's no one on the field. It's only the groundsman, I think it's, from Mr. Provincial, and probably one or two players. They're just going around. Other guys are just hitting catches, hitting balls. There's nothing which is happening at this stage. The weather is drizzling, and the focus today, if I can maybe fill you in, the focus is 80%, 70% to 80% of rain. But we'll see, because this morning at 10 o'clock it was fine. It rained a bit around about 11ish, and it clears. It's coming and going. It's one of those days where the ground staff will be pulling covers, and then it stops, and then they'll be pulling covers as well, when it pulling out the covers and putting in the covers. It's one of those days which is raining and drizzling and stopping and carrying on. For my information, that's it. The toss has not been done yet, and then we take it from there. I'll probably come back later on just to update everybody, and thank you, viewers, and thank you for listening.
Yeah, that. Sunday, nanti ka pala na best.
Oh, no, we don't need to get
Eti.
Inyati. I know, but see, look at this shit.
Duye kile.
Then, Ayoka, you know the second one. Ayoka, almost went ahead. I could see to stand, bro. It
And the
didn't
ball
mean
obviously going down.
these guys are warning in bitches.
But Kutare, when we move in pitch, why does it make a difference when they move on that?
Because there was a fight there.
Okay. Now, fight any time of the day. I fought it United.
Yeah, yeah,
I hate it when
yeah.
they will never fight us. Because of shot away now.
It was like this time, and once, and we and better than but it was not talking to the people.
We still sitting there and that's a gang. No, it's more than that.
When they got that,
Don't get real like you.
and now he can't do it to show that yeah, what we say, and then some old Jongi.
But I must have been ball about Banton games. Does it mean a halt?
No, but if you hit the ball,
But no, I'm just saying.
but you see,
I'm coming from I'm coming from an Empire.
yeah,
How Empire, what do you look for? Let's say sound of Vaga, and when is a short team, I'm playing a Mesa, Dina Chumanga back. That give you my natural instinct to go out.
yeah. Sometimes.
So let's say I play Wilson can be the TV, but I think I will quietly. What does it do to you? It does make you look guilty.
When deep down in your heart,
Yeah,
your conscience will tell you in your heart. But sometimes you nick the ball, then and then if you go out, boom, 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 and then just to guide you there, and then some of the empires, you hear the nick, and then you see the deflection, what is happening.
Yeah, the deflection will always give it away.
Yeah.
But I'm talking in a situation whereby sound
Sound.
is limited.
I get 50-50 give it benefit.
Yeah.
Yeah. You give the benefit of the doubt to the better.
Hey,
But to be honest with you, I'll tell you the honest truth. Us, the failed you guys.
yeah, he
Now, it chucked it away. But now, listen.
I know option.
Those shots are not. Why was he doing the reverse?
It was on the wind was blowing that side.
But 2-6. Everything is fine. Why changing your thing?
I had to play like that because she didn't.
That's fine, but if you hit there, how many chances are going to get you up?
If I was hitting with a challenge, that's against the wind. Depends upon the more.
Yeah.
What made me punish? What made me punish? One of our children ended up facing the over that I was supposed to hit.
Yeah.
So now in this over, I was trying, which was my first over. So I had to try and connect even if it's an 8. I wasn't, you remember?
Yeah.
I hit a 2 down there with them 2. We came back and my mind said, okay, collect tools. But where can you collect tools? I looked there, there's a deep square there. So I was like, okay, 5 meters up. I tried going there over the smart leg.
What's the right time?
I had 8 overs left. 8 overs left, I'm hitting about 90.
How many balls?
I was hitting 90. It was my second ball that I saw.
You can block.
I give the strike to that guy and then it's out one.
No. You can block it. There comes a red ball and then you punch it for 4. They can ball it along off and then they can hit it for 6, and hit it for 4. All right? That's what you should block it. Then look for the other one. And now you can't hit the ball. And I keep on telling you the balls, and then you can just smack and get to the other side.
Well, Austin, I should have won it. We should have just made it. That's why I got upset. Because I said to Oscar, let's just take it as deep as we can. You'll see when 5 overs
I'm
is
telling
there.
you, I'm telling you, if you better put 5 or 6 overs,
Next 5 more, 4 or 5 more overs.
where you got the ball in there, but it was obvious that you're going to win the game.
Yeah.
Seeing them off, and I said, and always
So we're
sharp, right? When you
he
hold
was
that area,
creaming was shown properly. He was creaming him properly. And whenever he just would put someone behind, he also would hit in front. Once he puts someone in front, hits behind, he was lighting him up properly.
and you just block. Yeah, block. Okay, that's all. Any goal.
Wow. Then you collect another 3, 4 runs with the run.
Six. And then I knew if you guys are going like having 2, 3 boundaries and then over.
But now Sean was done. So now the seamers were coming on.
Yeah.
And then we're planning to attack the seamer that was going there. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't know. There was a ball. He was falling 2 straight as well at times.
No, for me, the over that he told to our team, and I was planning on taking that.
Yeah.
That was my plan.
Yeah.
I wanted his over.
You did.
I wanted to go across to him.
Wow. You went straight.
Yeah.
You got it 4,
Yeah.
and then I think you got probably another.
But a 2 because they saved the boundary.
Yeah.
I wanted to go for Mewing. Then that would have taken us down, maybe probably to 70, 7 overs. Then it would have 10. But I think we blocked too much.
Yeah. I think.
We were behind the game.
Yes. The one says you were fine. Hello.
Yes.
If you mark it. Who's my message? Okay. Wait here. Okay. Number is so
Hey. Oh. Hey.
Let's look. What it is, or guy, you gotta get more on the road, by see. Oh, that's it. I can't find it.
What are you looking for?
Check it now. Huh?
Every time you flip the covers, put on your low, you might be on the end, but is that covered as this? Give me the food. Tap on jar, but man. Sure. Yeah, but I would already. I got creative, I'm able to choose. Better go to them. Figure something simple. 10. I was talking to him about is that his variations is just probably the same thing now. He's in the line. So it's not about changing it, but that's like see what turn. Now seeing the people in 30 minutes, we can see it's transparent as well. Three different conditions. Same way that I was bowling on Sunday. That was only 20 minutes. Yeah, but I had my uncle in when you straight got the sheet on my right, and the one turns when I goes down, and the one that really was so if you bring that into his game, then he's just bowling with pace, which makes it easier to line him up. And then we get there's other couples in that. We get straight in the line when you're batting. So we needed to work with the pace and then also different lines. So not just big bird in here, I'll come white at was because in our land just normal. Then the others are trying to close to the stuff and then they're the thing. So if he works on that all season, happy now seeing the covers going off. No? They're taking a nice walk cover and they take it off. Anyway, that's all far. Akekho, but that's why ndizawusebenza naye kanje. Yeah, but wayetyiswa nguwo futhi ebazandibhole kakuhle ndisaswelile ndatyiswa ndandayibhome ebomini bam bonke namadazibhola zayi-3 ndibhole ke ngomba phambi ndibhole inobhole Zane puno. Zane. Zane puno puno na ita na ipa.
Eso já bom. Tive. Já bom. Mfake kofi. Yabo. Mfake ni kofi.
Oh, but that's going to Hey?
Haja.
That's going to
Jorapa. Kala la mufu yambiza na. La mufu. I mean, how's it? Other person taking. So this extra time.
Vai de lego tan. Rob.
What time is that? 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock start. So no extra time. I go. Five, two, four bowlers can bowl. Three and bowler can bowl. Two.
Collaborate. Sini. Ikan seran panendap. Just no.
Check. 1, 2. 1, 2, check.
Mpumalanga Rhinos, as I've started earlier on, started to you guys earlier on. What happened is that it's just nice and quiet now. The rain is stopped and covers were taken off. And Mpumalanga Rhinos won the toss and elected to bat first. Everything is cleared at the park, Buffalo Park, and the Rhinos will be batting first.
I'll see you later.
And then we'll see. What happened is that now they had a chat to the umpires and the captains, and what happened is that we lost time. Okay, we supposed to start at 1 o'clock. We lost probably 10 hours. So what happened is that they have to divide the 10 hours to. We'll only play. We lost 12 hours. Yeah. Now we'll only play 14 hours. We'll only play 14 hours per side. All right, and that will constitute the game. 14 hours per side. So we'll be waiting for the empire.
On behalf of Cricket South Africa and Chairman and Board of Board Cricket, welcome to Buffalo Park, the home of the Eastern Cape Inyati for the CSA T20 Challenge match between Eastern Cape Inyati and Mpumalanga Rhinos. Wazanawi and rally behind your team as the players gear up to showcase their prowess on the field during the CSA T20 Challenge. Don't miss out on the epic showdowns, the nail-biting finishes, and the spectacular moments that define cricket. More cricket, more scoops, more howlet, more dives, more hits, more cheers, more spins. Follow official CSA domestic leagues on social media for more information. I love Time to win big and stand a chance to rub shoulders with Cricket South Africa. All you need to do is follow these simple steps. 1. Post a snap or reel of you attending any of the CSA T20 Challenge games on Instagram or TikTok. 2. Tag at official domestic leagues on Instagram and at official Cricket SA on TikTok. 3. Use hashtag CSA T20 Challenge, hashtag Wozanawa, and hashtag be part of it. Petition closes on 30th April 2024. Terms and conditions apply.
Thank you very much, Alex. Ne wonke umuntu senziba wonke i-batsman ne-bowlers qala nge-fielders.
Let's go South Africa. Experience our World Cup finalists, the Proteas women's cricket team in action as they rise up and take on Sri Lanka in a T20 and one-day international series. 27th of March, 17th of April.
Ne-batsman this one.
Listen now, let's show up for our team. There will be sixes, there will be dancing, there will be big hits. Follow the Proteas women on social media for more details. Hashtag always rising. It shall be a breach of the terms and conditions of entry to the venue for any ticket holder to engage in any conduct, whether through the use of languages, gestures, or otherwise, which is likely to offend, insult, humiliate, intimidate, threaten, disparage, or vilify any person, including players, match officials, or spectators, on the basis of race, religion, culture, color, descent, national or ethnic origin. Such action will not be tolerated and is likely to result in ejection from the venue, the imposition of other sanctions, such as being banned from the venue in the future, and possible further action, including criminal prosecution. No circumstances may any person at the ground use a mobile telephone, computer, or other kind of communication device to A, communicate or in any way transmit any information of commentary, data, or other material in relation to a cricket match taking place at the ground for any kind of improper betting or other corrupt or unlawful purpose, or B, to conduct betting activities in a public pitch facing part of the ground in any way which in Cricket South Africa or its appointed nominee's opinion otherwise brings the game of CSA into disrepute or which offends or is likely to offend other spectators. Patrons participating in these activities will be requested to leave the stadium.
All right, Mpumalanga Rhinos won the toss and elected to bat first at Buffalo Park, Eastern Cape. Rhinos stopped, and then the match is going to resume, and starting now at about 2 o'clock. From the bottom end, we've got Sinovu and Tutwana will be coming in. I think Fojela is off, is out, and then Tutwana is in. If you read the players for the Inyati, Eastern Cape Inyati: Niemand, Porter, Fanimeve, Murray, Bosser, Malika, de Klerk, Klatuka, Matthews, and Van Sale, and Tutwana. That is leg buys, 4 leg buys. In the Mpumalanga Rhinos side, we got Jerry Snyman, Mohamed Mayet, Herman Rulus, Yasser Cook, Benjamin van der Kerk, Gareth Dix, Gregory Matlakane, John Erickson, and we've got Gina Macau, Ngazibini Sikwili, and Karen Kenny. These are the Rhinos, Mpumalanga Rhinos. And we've got 2 border boys here, Mohamed Mayet and Ngazibini Sikwili, who are playing for the Rhinos. And alongside with me, I've got Tekeza, who will be commentating with me. And good afternoon, Leza, and how are things?
Good afternoon to Ray, and good afternoon to everyone that's at home. Things are okay. I think we just got overcast conditions this morning for this game, which is a very crucial game between the Eastern Cape Inyati and the Mpumalanga Rhinos. Oh, there's a no ball there, Ray. I think, as I was saying, this is a very crucial game for both teams, as it's a qualifier for the semi-finals, Ray. I think Everyone's holding their nerves, and with the game being short, and I think it could fall on any side.
Yes.
I think whatever team decides to prepare better for the shortened game and for the conditions, I think we'll go over the line for this game.
Yeah, we just heard that the overs have been cut. I mean, they already cut the overs. I think we lost about 12 overs, so 6 each side, and we're playing 14 overs for today. And from the bottom end, Sinovuyo Duntwana is coming from the bottom end, and I think he'll be starting with Provincial. And if you can have a look at the field positioning, what do you think about 5-4 field, leg side field, and look at the thing. There are no sleeps, there's nothing, and then the guys are just like everybody's like in the circle, and two outside at the sweeper there. Oh, good fielding there from Ibn Bota.
I think, Dare, one of the things that will be crucial today will be scoreboard pressure. Whoever does well to contain runs. I think it's more about containing runs and then applying a bit of scoreboard pressure. So even if you're bowling or batting, I think one of the most important things is applying pressure using the scoreboard. So I don't think many teams in this situation will be more attacking, they'll go more defensive.
Yes, and you know, when I have a look as well earlier on, I thought maybe the Inyati, Eastern Cape Inyati will probably, they wanted to field first so that they can see how these guys are going to be shaping or giving them the target. And sometimes you don't know, at 14 overs you don't know, I mean, what target will you set, so that you can just defend it or be able to defend it.
In this situation, Terry, there's a couple of things to consider. The rain, whereby the DNL method will have to come into play, and also at the same time you would want to bowl in this condition so that you can stay ahead of the game. So if you're bowling in these conditions, Terry, what happens is this: you get the chance to control the game with the ball. So whatever they set, you can be in front of at all times, trying to push yourself in front of it.
Yeah.
So I think it was a good decision of bowling first, and I think they'll try and capitalize on that. Basically, they'll be in command of the game, controlling the game, speeding up the game and slowing it down. I think that's all up to their hands. So as a batter, you can only abide to what they give you in the time, and then still chasing the game with the bat, you get to be in control, to be in front with the runs. There's not much that you can do in a DNL method to decide the game when you're bowling lost. So I think they'll try and control the game with the bat later on. I think that will play to their advantage. But I think it's all about executing the plans properly, and I think going more defensive than being more attacking the situation, because you'd find yourself chasing around about 118, 14 overs, which will put you under the pump.
Yeah, you're right, spot on there. And then I think Nico van Zyl coming from the Graveyard end.
And there's a bit of a zip there on that wicket array. I think it's shaping around now with the overcast conditions here. And I think just the batters just need to give themselves some time to see what's happening with the conditions and start attacking from there.
Yes.
So there's no point of holding back. I know 14 overs might be short, but it's a long way. So you've got an over 2 to try and play yourself in and see what happens. And then from there you can start being on the front foot and finding your options to attack.
And then if I can maybe put a 2 cent worth of a comment there. I think you're talking about 14 hours. I think if you can just play ball by ball, I think that would be great for the batters. And opening the Snyman and our young fellow from he's been in the Eastern Cape school here, Mohamed Mayet. I think Mr. Rod Harris from Sterling Primary. He's the guy who started with Mayet, and he's been doing well from that side. I think Van Zyl is just hitting the outside edge, I think bowling in 4th and 5th stump, and he's been doing extremely well.
With the ball shaping away, I think Yuri they're struggling a bit with it, but I think if I were the Inyati side now, I would have pushed my sweeper back, kept my third man in this outside the ring, I think they're at the bottom, and pulled my square leg back in, so that to protect the over, because you've already got 3 dots in the over. So I think being more attacking now wouldn't help you, so go more on the defensive side. As the ball goes down to square leg, had you had that square leg there in the circle, that's another dot for you there.
Yes, it's spot on.
So in this situation with Nico van Zyl shaping the ball away to the lefty, so I think I would have tried to close the over off, because now they'd find themselves behind 12 overs.
No, you're right. Talking about Mayat, a young fellow from who schooled here at Stelling under the coach of Mr. Rod Harris. I think he'll be glad to see his youngsters bowling nicely, shaping away nicely to the right-hander.
I think Nico's doing a good job. I was expecting that ball to shape back into the right-hander, but I think he's taking it both ways. So I think he's capable of he's trying to force the batters to play away from their body. I think in a T20 game that's very important. Try to get the batters to play away from their body. As a coach, that's what you coach the kids, telling them to keep their eyes on the ball. Now, the minute that the ball starts going away from your eyes, then you're not in control of every shot you play.
Oh, he decided
That's
to
a
hit.
good nut there from Nico van Zyl.
And
Nico van Zyl's toying with the batters in these conditions, Torre. I think he's taking it both ways.
he's spot
The
on.
batters are not picking him up. That's a good over from Nico van Zyl there. That's a good
And
over.
that's a
Top
good
over
over.
there. One from that over.
That was brilliant. I mean, Nico van Zyl, he was shaping the ball away from the lefty and then shaping away to the right hander as well. I think he's done extremely well. And one, he cut back nicely to young Mayat. And unfortunately, there was a shout and the umpire was not interested.
That makes it difficult for the batter there, Torre, when you're shaping the ball both ways. Because for a batter, you can't line him up. You can't tell yourself that I'm hitting him over extra. I think that's what Mayat was looking at. He was looking to go over extra, but with the ball nipping back into him, that made it difficult for him to try and execute that shot.
Yeah, I think he's a thinking cricketer, this young Van Zyl. And Tutwana, good campaigner as well.
Good stop there from Jerome Posser. I think he's a bit tighter there at backward point there, Terry. I think trying to cut off the boundary. These players these days, they don't really care about being at the edge of the ring. You'd normally tell the boys to be at the edge of the ring, but they've decided that cutting the angle, going as close as you can, makes it difficult for you to find the gap.
Yes. But in overs, what do you think about the power play? Is it 4 overs? Oh,
that's a wide there,
that's
Terry.
a wide, yeah. I think he didn't touch him. What do you think about the power play thingy there? I know they for 20 overs, about 6, probably they'll have probably
4. I think we'll be looking at 4.
Yeah.
4 for the 14 overs.
Okay.
I think we'll be looking at that, and I think the score to have around about anything above 30 in these conditions you'll take after 4 overs. And whatever catching up you've got to do, you want to have it with wickets in hand.
You spot on. Oh,
I think the Inyati bowlers have had a good start yet, right?
Yeah, that's going to miss 11 for none after 2. And Tutwana is trying to bowl him, and he's been with us. When I say with us, he's been with the Inyati Colts. I think he's done well with the ball, and today he's been given a responsibility of opening the bowling in Forge's absence, and I think he's putting his hand up. Oh. I think he was saved by the cricket gods, or because he bowled and he fell, and the guy his name was hitting the ball straight to him. He was going to hit him on his body, but fortunately, he is fine.
I think at this stage, Terry, in the over now, it's just about closing this over off. I think, what do I mean by closing the over off? I think not getting any boundary, not giving any boundary away. I think that would be the most important thing.
Yeah. And as I've said, I think variations like the Yorker type of thing would be fine there. I mean, guys, you can see at the moment there's never been a Yorker now, and guys, I don't think they rate themselves in bowling Yorkers. And you find out they only bowl good length, and then the good length these days in T20 cricket it goes for
They line you
6
up,
or 4.
Terry. They line you up. Once you bowl there, they line you up.
Yeah.
So I think what also makes a bowler scared to be bowling that, I think there's also now scoring options. It's not only a defending option now if you bowl a Yorker. So you've got options to try and play a Yorker and score a boundary out of it.
I mean, full and straight Yorker.
Top shot that, Ray. Top shot.
And
That's a top shot from US Neyman. That's a six there. As you just said now, is that length ball is so easy to pick on, especially in a T20 game.
Yeah.
You just stand tall and try and hit through the line as much as you can.
Yes.
So
But I mean, I'm telling you now, you can do what you want to do. You can say what you want to say. If I bowl a full Yorker type of a ball, say to the thing here, I don't think it will be difficult for the guy to hit. And yeah, but a good line and a good length ball, it will go for 6 or go for 4.
The minute you bowl too many of them today, they line you up. So you could bowl your length ball as a surprise ball. Exactly what I just said, Terry. I said the only thing you want to do now is to protect the over. You've bowled about 3 dots and a single in the over, and now what you're looking to do is to close the over off. Make sure you don't consider boundary. That puts the batters under pressure. Now after 3 overs, they're 23, and now just from the two balls that just came from the boundaries now.
Yeah, I mean, a Yorker type of a ball, full and straight, it will eliminate all those fours and stuff. I mean, ball outside of stump and you bowl a sort of a half volley type of thing. Guys are going to swing, and they're going to swing and swing hard, and then they'll probably get bottom edge 4, inside edge 4, or something like that.
Now tell me, Tere, with this decision of Nico van Zyl coming for another over, what do you think of that?
I think he's done well in the first over, and they never scored a run of him. I think just give another try to the second over, and then and see. I think I'll give him 2 overs, and then he can come a little bit later on.
From my side, Teresa a better. Nico bowled a very decent over, right, in the first over, and what I would be scared of as a captain is the fact that I don't want my best bowler bowling to the same batsman that he had just scored a good over out of. They're going to line him up. As you had seen now, they're looking to attack his first 2-3 balls in the over, and then they don't want to find themselves in the same position of having to see him out in the over.
Leza, I don't agree with that, because I mean you can line him up, but if
he gets a wicket,
and if he's still bowling good length, why take him off? Because I mean, look now, first 2 balls, if they try something, Mayat could not do anything, and
they're under pressure again.
Under pressure, and then they still, I think they got
for coin,
yeah, and I won't take him off.
Oi.
Look at that, stepping away nicely.
Stepping away. I think it's moving it both ways, Terry. I think it's getting the batters to think here. I think the only option that the Mpumalanga or Rhino batters have now is to see him out before he takes a wicket.
There goes Mr. Slayman going to young Mayat. Listen here, he probably telling him must just pick up the line of the ball and see if you can maybe swing if it's outside of stump, and then maybe that's what he said.
It's another good ball there from Nico. I just think, Terry, what he just said to him is just, let's look to see him out.
Yeah,
let's look to see him out, and that's another over that goes by without basically another boundary from Nico van Zyl.
Which is great. I mean, as a captain, I'll say, listen, let's give him 2, and then he can come a little bit later on to bowl another 2 overs, shaping the ball, good lines, good length, and then which is a good. Is the tall guy, 6 foot tall. That one came back, huh?
That one came back in, Terry. It's getting the batters to think here.
Yes.
Good bowling there from Nico van Zyl.
Got decent lines and decent lengths there, Nico van Zyl.
I think, Terry, I would go with my 3rd man down and get a sweeper there at the bottom. Take it away, close the over off, and take the ball away from his hitting arc. They've got another deep square.
Yeah, they've got deep square, and 3rd man there. think I wanted to go for another one, but yet no run. Okay, let's settle for one. I think he's been doing well. His run rate from his side, he's been well. I think he's done well. I think the length that he's bowling, and once again, fortunately, he's got a nice swing as well, and he's swinging the ball both ways. Guys are scared to
Take him on. It's difficult to line him up there, Terry.
Yes, as an opening bowler, opening batter, you cannot maybe take someone on if he's doing that.
Batters are playing a guessing game here with Nico van Zyl.
Because he's hitting the
They
right
don't
areas.
have a clue of what's happening.
You're right. I think he bowled 2 overs for 4 runs.
Oh, please, done.
He's done well.
Yeah, that's the end of power play there, Terry.
Okay.
Dylan Matthews coming onto the attack there, Terry. What do you think of a leg spinner coming back on?
I don't know. I think
Not so
It's gonna
dry
be-
conditions.
I think I thought for me, if that's the pressure I gave the guys earlier on, I'll probably get Jared. To Clark just to. I'm putting guys under pressure now. 26 for none after thingy, and I don't want to loosen up things. I'll put a guy who can control. I'm not saying the guy cannot control, but I know he's a good leggy, and someone who can control and put pressure on the guys, so that they can just do a guessing type of batting. Now they want to go for it, and then this guy Jared will just go there and just control that moment. That's what I was going to do, but I'm not saying it's the wrong option from the captain. Yeah.
I think, as I had said, Terry, I think the T20 cricket is about taking risks. So this is a risk that could pay off because it might be difficult to play him or pick him, but I'm in agreement with you, Terry, in the sense that I would have had more of a normal orthodox bowler that would have hit the same area and continue with the pressure. But I think now the Innyatis are looking for a wicket. This is just a form of buying a wicket, trying to take that risk.
Yes. No, Marco.
It's just they're looking now to take a wicket after applying the pressure, because they know that with the leggy they'll give you 1 or 2 balls that you would want to play at, and hoping that you miss hit or don't pick one.
Yeah. You've said it. I think they just wanted to give 1 or 2. At least this guy who made to just bowl nicely.
Or it could be the way that still bowl your leggy when there's no pressure.
Okay.
When the batters are under pressure, that's when you would want to bowl your leggy.
Yeah.
You see.
But I was just worried at that time, and they will say, okay, let's attack this one.
Yeah.
And he bowled the wrong one.
I think that's your best time to bowl your leggy, when everyone's under pressure.
Okay.
And they're under the pump, then you bring him on. They'll probably obviously try to play him, but you've put the pressure on them already.
Okay. No, I think I take my head off. He's done well.
As you can see now, they're struggling to get him away, even though he hasn't bowled a good lines and good lengths. But still, with the pressure that the seamers have put on, it's not as easy as it is to just attack him now and go after him.
I think he's done. Bowling a wrong one, first ball a wrong one. Oh.
I think this is going to apply more pressure to Mpumalanga, because they're not able to capitalize there on the bad balls. They're not punishing the bad balls, and I think that will add more pressure on you. There's a couple of balls that they should have gotten away in this over, but they've only gone for singles.
Yes. And at this stage, I think the boundaries was needed, but I think our guys, they've done extremely well.
There's a boundary coming out.
Yeah.
It's a 6 there.
6 from the young Mayet. He ran down the track and he just hit it for 6 straight on above the bowler's head. As I mentioned, I think the Provincial was going to bowl only 2 overs, and then they'll give him another over later on. Hlatuka, change of bowling, taking over from Provincial. Tobile Hlatuka, an Alice boy, and he's been to Alice at Clavdale Primary School. From there, he was taken and scouted by Border Cricket, and then he was given a bursary to go to Dell College, and then whereby he's done his high school and primary school and high school, and he went straight to Forte afterwards. Young fellow as well. He's been with Inyati Colts, and he's done well there. Energetic type of a guy. Whoopsie.
That's what pressure does, Dere. You fail to punish the bad balls when you're under pressure. It's easier to punish them when you've got the momentum going in your way, but when you're under pressure, then your bowlers can get away with a lot. So what the Rhinos will try and do now is to try and transfer the weight to the Inyati bowlers so they can make mistakes. But now they're not capitalizing with the bad balls. They're not punishing the bad balls, and now you would want in this situation to just start going after some bowlers and improving that run rate, especially with 14 overs that's been played today.
I think that pressure was put by Nico van Sail earlier on. By bowling 2 overs, they only hit for 2 overs. That's pressure, and now you don't know what's going to come your way. That's why you don't punish those bad balls. Oh man.
I think Hlatuka's being smart here. He's trying to take the pace off the ball, trying to get the batters to generate the pace on the ball themselves, and also probably surprising with a few quicker ones. And I think the field placing is also, they're willing to give them the singles on the leg side. So I think they'll stick to length with the field that they've set. I think that's where they'll go.
Yeah.
And tighter on the stumps.
Yeah, as you can see, Hlatuka, good maturity from his side. I think he's matured as well. I think he's been bowling nicely as well in the Inyati Colt, and I think he's got this nice variation as well by bowling those off cutters and slowing the ball down and things like that, which is a good thing to do as a bowler in a short version of the game.
I think they've gone with the same thing to Uriah. I think they'll try and go tighter on the stumps with a longer boundary to the leg side. So I think, and also looking to take the pace off the ball, but as straight as you can.
Yeah.
Cat and mouse there between the bowler and the batter there, Terry. I think keeping him thinking. Had a double bluff there with the field, he went across him, and I think Uriah is also thinking about the same thing, that he's looking for them to bowl straight into his stumps.
Yes, which is not going to happen. I mean, he'll try and bowl a little bit away, ball going away from him, so that he can just go and fetch the ball from that line. He's quick on his legs. I mean, if he's bowling body line, he's quick. He's quick. Snayman is quick to punch it for 1 or 2 at the sweeper there. Oh, what a ball.
Good ball there from Lemmy.
And a good over from Tobile Hlatuka. He bowled a good lines as well. It's just good doing some getting some variation nicely, and at least they scored only 5 of his over, which is a great thing. I mean, given a ball and said, okay, fine, first change, come and bowl nicely, and then he did the job nicely for Jason.
I think with Dylan coming back, this is making me scared here today. I think this might be a big over where we get a wicket, or it might go for runs. I don't see it as an over with singles. I think it's a big over in the sense that we might go for runs or we might get a wicket. Line him up now.
Let's look how it goes. Wrong one first one. As you said. Oh!
As I had said, they're going to look to line him up. That's a 6 there. Touch and go on the boundary there, Terry. As I had said, they're going to look to line him up now. I think this is where they'll release pressure or we'll get wickets.
Yes. And no, you're right, eh? And in this situation, I mean, I'll bowl a little bit fuller, and I won't opt for a good line, good length ball, and I'll go a little bit fuller, whereby they cannot. Oh,
Another 4 runs there, Terry.
4 runs.
Another 4 runs. I did say this one might be a big over with the runs.
He was fortunate to stop that ball, but I mean, how is he? Do you think he's
down there, Terry. I think he hurt himself.
on
He hurt
the?
himself on the boundary there.
Yeah, I think it's with the
Hurt
shoulder.
himself on the boundary there.
With the
Looks like
shoulder.
his shoulder. Yeah, he's holding his shoulder there, Terry.
Yeah, and we need him definitely.
Yeah,
Definitely
to bowl,
need him
eh?
to bowl, and we
Looks like his
definitely need
bowling
him.
arm also.
We definitely need him as well to bat.
Looks like his bowling arm by the looks of things. That's not good
Yeah.
scenes there for the Inyati side.
Okay, once again, ladies and gents, the situation is now the 50 after 6 overs. Mpumalanga Rhinos won the toss and decided to bat first. And our bowler started nicely, Inyati bowler started nicely, and then later on, you could see that the guys were just lining up with the bowlers, and I think he's going to go out just to rest for probably 1 or 2 overs and then come back again. And they're busy starting him out there. We lost some time earlier on, whereby we lost about 12 overs, 6 per side, and we're playing 14 overs at the moment.
I think it's also a blessing in disguise that Jade is down now. I think slows everything down for the batters. So what batters normally like is momentum when they're batting. So as a bowler, you'd want to slow things down. Even the ball being fetched and being thrown back into the field is never enough time for you to slow things down. So I think this would do a good job for Telania. And I think if Yuri is smart enough here, I think if I were him, I would look for a single because of that broken momentum that I had. So
Yeah.
I think let's hope and see what he's going to think and what he'll do in this situation.
Yeah.
I think that's my best option. I would
Yeah. As I've
never
said-
try to attack him in there.
Yeah, and as I've said earlier on, I mean, if you try and bowl a little bit fuller, if you try and bowl a little bit fuller to the guys, I think the guys will just. I mean, it will be difficult for him just to. At least it's fine for him just to hit a single along the ground and bowling a good line, a good length, which is going to go out the park.
Chance of a run out there, Terry.
Yeah.
Nah, I think it's better safely in there.
Yes.
Better safely in there.
I think there's good feeling there from Jack, a youngster Jack from America. I think he started nicely, and I think he got nice chance earlier on. What do you think about Jade? Now he's just walking along the field, holding his shoulder there.
I think that would be a massive blow for the Inyati side, Terry, if he wouldn't be able to come bowl because they need him to come bowl. Because as a captain, you've calculated your overs already. You know who you're looking to bowl at certain times, and especially with how things have started. And even Jade comes in handy as a batter there at the bottom, as an all-rounder there. So I think they would miss him if he wouldn't be able to take part in this game. I think that could make a massive difference in this game if he had to pull out and not be able to play. But I hope that the physio will be able to get him back to play.
Yeah, I think so. They put some they'll put some ice and stuff like that, and then later on they'll give him a nice tablet so they can take those pains away, and then he'll be able to bowl. 55.9 after 7 overs. Halfway now at the moment, 7 overs to go.
Normally, Tare, at the halfway mark, you start thinking and calculating a target there. What would you think the target would be after 14 overs here?
If you want to target a good score, yeah, I'll say probably 130, 130 plus.
Would that be a good score for the Mpumalanga Rhinos or for the Innyatis to chase? Which one?
If it was like the Rhinos, I'll go for 150, and then if I go down there, probably 140, 130, I'll settle for that, and we'll take it from there. Catch? Oh,
That's 4 runs there,
4
Tare. I
runs.
think that the double bluff didn't help there because you're expecting the ball to be bowled a bit straighter, and they've got the middle up in the circle. I think that was just a double bluff, and he tried catching the batter off guard there, but I think that didn't pay off. I think going back to the topic, what target would the Inyati be looking for? I think anything under 110, 120, I would be happy with if I was the Eastern Cape Inyati side.
No, I would be as well. I'd be happy and try to get the run rate. Oh, cut him to half there, and that one come back nicely to Sneyman, and took up all a good length and a good line there.
I think I wouldn't be happy if I'd be chasing anything above 140 and 150 because that pushes the run rate to be above 10 and over.
Yeah.
So I think anything under 10 and over here for the run rate, I think I'll take.
Oh,
from
Marco
Patuka.
Murray!
Gets the big fish there, Yuri Sneyman. Caught it backward point. A bowling Satuka caught by Marco Mare. That's a good catch there.
A brilliant catch, Marco Murray, with his long levers there. Catch the ball nicely, and he was cutting and flashing outside of stump.
Score is 51 for 1 wicket.
And Sneyman goes for 35 of 29 balls with 3 4s and 2 6s. Satuka, a nice breakdown there. Was touching nicely, and coming in at the lobster. Harman. $59 for 1 after 7.
Oh, sorry, it's Gareth Hughes coming in, eh?
Okay.
That's the new batter.
Correct, Dukes.
Yes.
Alright. And they changed the batting order around. I think because of that,
Yeah.
of the 14 over game.
So you reckon that they're trying to push the run rate now, eh?
Big time, eh? They're trying
Yeah.
to.
I watched Gareth this morning, Tare. He was hitting them out of the middle, eh? He was hitting them out of the middle, the net. So I think that's part of the plan. I think the coach has a plan here.
Oh.
First
man.
up there, Gareth gets a boundary there. Satuka straight down the leg side, tried to bowl a cutter. I think, as I always say about a cutter is something to variate with. You want to try and catch a batter off guard with it. Try to deceive him, have your normal stroke ball that he sees, and then after that try to deceive him with a cutter.
No, it's true. I would go for probably my stock ball, and then later on go for that as well later on. Oh man, and
It's a good stop there from Dylan Nater, eh?
Yeah.
As you can see that Gareth here is a man on a mission, looking for boundaries. As I had said there, I saw him in the morning that he was middling a couple there. He was middling a couple there in the morning. I think that's the reason why they've sent him in now, to try and push the run rate here.
Yeah, no, it's true. Because I mean, Rolofsha was going to be, Herman was going to be batting number 3. Now they take a guy from probably number 6, just to make sure that they're just coming up the run rate. Jay de Klerk is back on the park, and I think we're happy to see him coming back. And as I've said, I think they just put some ice there, and they gave him some nice tablets, and then he's back on. And we'll probably wait for probably another 10-15 minutes, and then he'll come into the attack. I mean, now I know Jason Nemeth as a captain, he just put himself on. Whoa!
It's a 6 first up.
6 first up.
Don't think that's a
From
good idea
Mohamed
there
Mahed.
from Jason Terre. By the looks
Yeah.
of things, he's looking to bowl a bit tighter onto the stumps, a bit straighter. And from my side, with a shorter boundary going that side, I think they must remember we're playing on the second strip from the left-hand side, eh?
Yeah.
From the pulse pavilion, we're playing from the second strip, which makes that boundary shorter. Eh? So I don't think that's a good idea, going straighter with that shorter boundary on that side, turning the ball back into the right-hander, you see.
Yeah.
So I would have loved him throwing the ball offside. Yeah, I think by the looks of things now, that's what he'll be doing. With pushing that deep backward point there to the boundary, I think that's where he'll go. Now that takes away that sweep shot going to square leg. He'll look to throw the ball across him, getting them to play on the offside, which is the longer boundary.
Yes. That's what
Exactly
he
how I
did.
said.
Whoa! I don't know why Satuka didn't throw the ball.
I
Because
think
Duke was
that's the plan yet, to just
Yeah.
contain the runs. It's
No,
not
it's
about
fair.
taking the wickets.
no, see. That's what he's doing.
Yeah.
That's what he's doing. I mean, you can see when Malika went to have a chat to him,
Yeah.
he just said, "Listen,
Let's not
Then
go for
ball
the
it-
stumps here.
yeah.
Let's try and take
Let's
the
say-
ball away from the batter.
yes, which is a good thing."
You know
I mean,
what?
2 balls, there was no run. I mean, they only had 1 run of that 2 balls, which is a great thing. Bowling a little bit wider to this guy. I think he'll try this one as well. Oh,
It's not a bad option there, Teray.
Yeah.
Not a bad option. There's not much that you can do. That's the only option that he would have there, to try and play that lap over short third there.
Yeah. It's wide as well. And the Cliff is bowling according to plans now. I mean,
Yeah, that's much better. That
which
looks a
is-
bit better. It's a contained over.
which is a good thing.
Yes, the plan might be obvious, but getting the ball away from that plan is the difference.
Yeah.
That is a wide.
Wide.
I don't mind that, Teray.
No,
As a
no.
bowler, I wouldn't mind that.
No.
I wouldn't change my plan because of that wide. I'd
Uh-uh.
still make you go fetch me.
Yes, go and fetch me. If you want to, go and fetch it. See,
More bowled.
good for runs, and I think good over from Jason. Not
Good
bad.
comeback there from Jason, I think. Looking into the next over, I think they should look to contain from the beginning, eh? Not try and pull them over back.
Yeah.
No, they should look to contain from the beginning. Let's see who's coming into ball now, Terry. It's Jared.
Jade de Klerk, I think he was there probably for 5 minutes or so. Unfortunately, he's in.
Don't know about this, Terry, eh?
No, I think he's fine.
I don't know about
The
this.
guy is fine. Got a tablet, pain is away.
I think looking at the short boundary, but scared with the ball going away, looking to hit over extra.
No,
Could be a plan.
no. I don't think.
I think if I were Jade, I'd bowl wicket to wicket. Look wicket to wicket, get them to play on the leg side, which is the longer boundary.
Jade's good control.
Bowl at an angle the ball in, going away, get them to go play leg side. I think that would be my plan from here. But these batters are smart. They're always up to the task, and the bats that they use today these days.
Yes. Oh,
Good stop there from Jason. Good stop there from Jason.
Yeah.
I think these batters will also be smart, looking to hit over that extra cover region. I think it will be that cat and mouse. Whoever fails to execute their plan in the over will will be the one perishing.
Yeah, and once again, I think he's been a great campaigner in this format. Who trade and oh yeah,
Good
it's
catch
out,
there from
good catch.
Katuka. As I'd said, that's the cat and mouse array. Eh?
Yeah,
Come as close as you can, get them to hit to the longer boundary. Stay as straight as you can, get them to hit to the longer boundary.
which is a good.
It's another wicket here. 76 for 2 after 9 overs. There, not bad. Cape Inyati, they wouldn't want to be doing this now.
The
Because
youngster.
this is the moment whereby things can shift. Things can shift from here. The shift of momentum here is very important. I think with 4 overs to go, it's actually 3.4 overs to go. I think you wouldn't want to be making those mistakes now. You want to be clinical and making sure you take your catches and you stop your boundaries.
No, it's spot on. It's spot on. Eh?
Top catch there from Marco Maria. Top catch there at the boundary. I think that's what they want to be doing in this situation now, making sure that they're clinical with their fielding, because you find yourself regretting in a run chase array when there's situations like this.
Ahmed Noyed goes for 30 runs of 26 balls, 1 4, 2 sixes in his innings. The Mpumalanga Rhinos are 85 for 3 after 10.3 overs.
This youngster has done well for Mpumalanga Rhinos, and I think he's from the Eastern Cape. He came here, school here, and then I think when he went for his high school, and then he went to Mpumalanga. That's why he finishes off that side. And but I mean, he started with Mr. Rod Harris from Sterling Primary School. And it's good to see our guys dominating or doing well in other provinces. Leza.
Yeah, that's good to see today. I think another thing that we're forgetting here is that the head coach of the Mpumalanga side is also from the Eastern Cape, Basa Katushe. So I think you'd know these conditions very well. There's a couple of players there by the Mpumalanga side that come from the border region. So I think this is a good contest to watch today.
Yeah. I think because he's been there, and Nogubonga Tukmolo, he's been the coordinator of scorers, he's there and doing club cricket at the moment, and we've got Gazabini Segwili. Oh! I tried to reverse sweep that one, just mess up the thingy for the wicket keeper, whereby you just, I mean, at that stage when someone is just reverse sweeping, you don't know where he's going to end. He might end it to end at your helmet or so, but I mean,
it's a difficult one to take as the keeper there
it's
today.
true.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
You
true.
try and stay behind the ball as much as you can.
Yeah.
I think that's a bit harsh there from the umpy, but flirting with that wide line there, the bowlers. I tried to get them to play to the longer boundary.
Yeah. I think you can't fault the umpire there. Bowling to the second line, you have to make sure that you just hit the right area.
Another chance there for the Inyati.
no.
Bounces short there for Jerome. Top fielding there by Jerome, keeping that to a 1. I think touching on that topic of Ngazibini there, Tere, he's from the Eastern Cape, he's from the border. I think he was part of the SA under-19 side that won the World Cup.
He's spot on
Yeah.
there. And then with that stage, Ray Jennings was the guy who was in charge. I mean, when he spoke to me, Ngazibini Sekwili, when I was starting me out with all these visas and stuff like that, he said, after coming back there, he said they won the tournament, and he was staying with Ray Jennings at the one dormitory there. It is lovely to see Rabada and Sekwili opening the bowling and doing extremely well. So, yeah, one of the Eastern Cape boys. 11 overs gone, 89 for 3 after 11 overs.
3 overs left away. What do you think the target would be? What target would the Mpumalanga Rhinos side be looking at?
I'll say will score 110, and then I think they'll look to go for 120, but we'll see.
I think the Mpumalanga Rhinos will take anything around 120, 130 right now, especially the situation that they're in now. It's not as difficult, it's not as easy as to score. It seems like the Eastern Cape Inyati has their plans cut out straight, and they're doing a good job.
With probably 2 guys who will bowl 3 overs.
Yeah, I think now we're starting to think as a batter, what options do you have now? That's another one there, down to deep square leg there. I think as a batter, you're starting to think now, which options do you have with the plans that the Eastern Cape Inyati has? Because obviously it's obvious now that they're looking to make you score off the bigger boundary, and whatever mistake you make to that boundary. But I think those reverse shots are on now, going over deep backward point and short third. What do you think?
I don't think at the moment. See, for this one, he just says the ball just 10 away.
I think it's logged it down a bit there.
Yes. That is a good thing in cricket as well.
Ooh.
He's doing opening up nicely. Batting number 6. What do you think? Batting number 5, Funny Kirk, he's been bowling closer to him. Now we just change everything. He's just bowling a little bit whitish and see. He tried to reverse it, but it's gone.
I said that's the only option that the batter would be thinking with now, or thinking of, especially with the field that's set. That's the only option that they have there.
And I'm saying, Leisure, to be honest with you, it's not a good shot to play, or it's not a great shot to play in this kind of situation. I'll prefer to play in the V. It doesn't matter if it's a short boundary or long boundary. I'll try and play in the V as much as possible so that to cut those risky shots. I mean, reverse sweep, it's a risky. You guys will bowl 3 overs, and we'll see how it goes. But I think Provincial is done well coming from this side. The graveyard end, 91 for 4 after 12. 91 for 4 after 12. 2 hours to go. And maybe they'll settle for a nice score of probably 110, 108.
I think the Inyati side is missing a trick or two here, by the looks of things. For me, I think third man is out here. I think no, they've got their plans right. I think they're also going to look to bowl a wider line to the longer boundary. Exactly. There. Now that, I think this is a good option that they have here now for their plans. I think it's good to see the improvement that they've made from their last game against the ITEC Knights at home.
Okay, well.
I think this is a massive improvement. I think that's where they lost their game the last time. I think their plans today have been right, and I don't mind them straying in that direction. I don't mind.
Yeah, I think what happened last time, I think they were bowling a little bit straighter, and now they I think they know what is
They've
happening.
chosen a
what-
side and they're sticking to the side that they want to bowl
Yes,
to.
yes, and-
Whatever mistakes that they'll make from one side.
Yeah,
I
which
think
is
that's a very good option now.
yeah. I mean, they were bowling too straight to the guys, and it was easy for those guys to punish them.
Opens up both sides.
Yes,
So
but
you want to
no.
choose a side on the day and stick to that side that you're bowling to.
Yes, and you can see now once again.
Yeah, and
Yeah, they're
that
bowling.
takes that. I highly doubt that he'll ever bowl straight from what he's doing now.
No. Let him fetch him from outside.
Exactly, that's the plan. That's the plan, Terry. Don't mind the ones and twos in this
True.
situation.
Yeah,
As a batter, you're needing boundaries. You're needing fours and sixes.
that's true. That's true. Twos are fine. I think Patel will probably bowl third over. Or probably there will be one or two guys bowling 3 overs. And then others will bowl 2 each. And then we take it from there. 95 for 4. 95 for 4 after 12. 12.2. Oh, and goes for 4.
Mistake there from Nico Fansel, eh?
Yeah, probably was trying a Yorker line type of thing outside of stamp, but he just he didn't hit the nice area, and then all of a sudden he was punished for 4.
I'm seeing Oskulichana there by the stands, imitating which shot should be played by the batter. Looking for that lap shot there with the short 45 in the circle there today. That short fine leg being in the circle, Os there is showing that he should be looking to go there, walking across and lapping that ball over that short fine leg in the circle.
He was out like that on Sunday, so I don't think it's a good option. Play straight and then
Good option there, Terry.
good
That's the
option. I think they'll settle for 2 there, which is better.
You've got that big boundary terrain there as your 12th fielder on the field.
Yeah.
So, yeah, why
But I
not
mean,
use him, eh?
That's the hands up for the Mpumalanga Rhinos.
And it happened after 12.3, 12.4 century. 12.4. Marco
Touch and
Moret.
go there, see if Marco will get there. Good stop there
Good
from
stop on
Marco.
Marco. It is yourself for 2. I think Nico has done well as well. Okay, ball 3 overs for probably 16 runs or so.
That's very good figures at the moment, Terry. Let's hope he can close this off.
Yeah.
Good
No
ball
run,
bowled.
which were bowled.
All ball there by Nico.
I think Nico has done well. I think the first two overs he did nicely there, and he did well for the Inyati, Eastern Cape Inyati. 103, 103, Leza for 4, 103 for 4.
I think we're looking at that 110 mark, max 120 from here.
Yeah.
I don't see the Eastern Cape Inyati leaking themselves 17 runs in this over.
No,
I think
no.
max anything.
And not to Jade to collect.
Is Jade bowling the last over?
Yes, definitely.
That's a bit brave, right, Terry? This time?
It is good control. Guy can do it. He's done it before. So why can't he do it today?
I think that's brave from the Eastern Cape Inyati. But basically, it's now or never for the Mpumalanga Rhinos. I think it's their time to attack now. There's no holding back. Doesn't matter which side is shorter, which side is longer. I think that there's no time to wait now.
I can give you a bet. Probably had about 6 in this over. Or probably.
Here's that shot, Tara. Here's that shot. Here's that option that I said was on.
You know what he did? He anticipated the shot. I mean, he went to the other side and then he just. But if he was standing, he stood still. He stands still. Yeah, stand still and look at the ball and attack the ball. It'll be better. Okay, 4. I'm losing my bet there.
Losing your bet there, I think so, Tara. I think it's still going to go for the same option. Will never change. You see, looking to play in the V that gets you a single. Anything that you look to play in the V, this time you don't need a single yet. Looking for a boundary.
Yeah, because I mean, it's not about batters only. We must give credit when it's you. We must give credit when it's you.
There's the leading edge there.
You see that?
Quarter ball there by Jade.
Current ball by Jade to a run. Cook went off for 14 runs. Between Jade, he can control that over.
I think Jade is doing a good job today.
That's what I said.
Doing a good job for his side. For me, if I was the batter today, I would have carried on with that
185
behind backward point. Looking to get that ball in the direction there, I think that's what I would have looked at.
I cannot, if it was me, I cannot look to play there because the 3 fielders there, if I miss it, I'm gone.
That's the only option that you have for a boundary. If you look at it, how many boundaries have came there in front?
Look how many players here. In the like at sweeper, it's only one sweeper, and then I've got one player there. So if you hit it, you can have 2. If you hit it nice and straight, sky the ball, can you get a single or 2.
We're not looking for 2s in a single, right?
Yeah,
we're looking for a boundary.
I know.
And the only boundary option you have is between backward point and short third.
Yeah. You
So-
guys must practice it. Because guys want to come and play it there in the middle, which is not a great thing.
For me, this is poor thinking from the Mpumalanga Rhinos side. I think I would have loved to see them being creative. Their coach is someone that is very creative, Mbasa Katushi, especially against spin. So I think I would have loved to see them thinking out of the box as to finding their boundary option there behind point. Because now they're continuing to look to hit to the bigger boundary, and the more they do it, the more they're losing wickets, and the more they're putting pressure on themselves.
Yes, I'm not a reversive type of player, and but I mean, if you practice that and you master it, why not?
Go on, because they're looking to hit to the longer boundary.
Yeah.
Now you want to be hitting to that shorter boundary with your reverse shot.
Innings for the Eastern Cape Inyati.
That's the end of the innings.
Rhinos 109 for 6.
As we had said
In their
before,
14 overs.
if I were the Eastern Cape Inyati, I wouldn't have minded chasing 110 in 14 overs. You're still under that run rate, that 10 and over. You're still under. You're falling under it, which puts less pressure on you. You can afford to play yourself in a bit and catch up a bit later.
Yeah, I think Inyati has done well. Eastern Cape Inyati has done well to restrict the guys at about 109 and chasing now. They're looking to chase 110. I think they've done well. Jade and Provincial and all the guys falling well.
I think the Mpumalanga side will have a task in hand to look at how the Eastern Cape Inyati side bowled there, and try and get a few notes out of their book with how they did things now. And then with the Eastern Cape Inyati side, they need to look at how the Mpumalanga Rhinos side went about with their batting and see what they can tweak and improve in it.
No, you're right. You're
I think from there that's what they could do. But chasing 110 in 14 overs, I'd still back the Eastern Cape Inyati side to get over the line with us well.
Yeah, and cricket is a funny game.
It's a funny game, mate. It's a funny game. It's a pressure game that
low total scores, high total scores.
Yeah.
I mean, you get an opposition who is going to go out there and do well and hit the ball on its merit and do well, take some risk and all those kind of things. And it's one of those things, man. And that's cricket. We really chuffed and see how things are going. Okay, 110 to win from the Eastern Cape Inyati, and run is settled for 109 for 6 after 14 overs. Basa Kaduse and Gerard Vosloo has been coaching manager for the side, and then he left. He went to one of the schools in Mpumalanga, and then later on he went back for coaching. And then even in Kadus as well, was a coaching manager at one stage, came back Nasi, and he's back now to coaching.
Hey, long time no see. Exactly.
It's about to get underway with the second inning. Eastern Cape Inyati. Eastern Cape Inyati need 110 runs of 14 over.
Is there a problem with it? Eastern Cape Inyati, chasing 109, 110 to win. And Nement and Porter openly batting. We'll take it from there. I think Fundamental will go 3, and Mare, and the rest of the guys like Bosser, Malika, de Klerk, Klatuka, Matthews, Van Sale, and Tuntuana. And Leza, how would you approach this? I think they've got a sleep in place, and they didn't have in Eastern Cape Inyati didn't have the sleep. Oh, yo!
It's a missed chance there, Tere. Missed chance there. I think the only way for me to go with it, Tere, if I was the Eastern Cape Inyati side, look to utilize the power play. Banier playing to the longer boundary, but his favorite shot is down deep mid wicket. So, do you bowl to Eben, whereby you take the ball away for him and you give him the shorter boundary, which is not his stronger area, or do you bowl straight into him and let him hit you there to the longer boundary to his stronger area? So, I think that's a difference. That's a difference that this game might have in this situation, the left-right combination.
Yeah, and I think Dukes has done well, bowling 4 balls. Only 3 runs have been hit for free.
Boundary there from Eben, boundary and long one side there.
A run rate of 7. They need 7.9, and at the moment they've got 7 runs, which is not bad. I mean, these guys. I think going at 7 and over, try and get close to 7, 5 will be accepted, and then take it from there. Because the guys there'll be guys who can go for it and score more than 10 runs and over.
I think Tare staying by that 7 mark wouldn't be bad, but the power play is what I want. I want them to go after the power play. I don't want them to relax with the power play and tell themselves they can still catch up later.
Yeah.
Because if you catch up later, you put pressure on yourself. So I think I would want to see them going after the power play, and after going after the power play, then start working more with what they could get after the power play. I think Jason happy there to guide that to third man there.
Which is fine. I mean, if you got an attacking better with the likes of Eben, yeah, let him play his game. I mean, it's pointless for him. You guys both attack. You just let him attack, and then you just guide the ball to third man or whatever. Play in V as much as possible and see how it goes.
This is a bit trickier with the left-right combination, Terry. Do you throw the ball out wide and let Eben go to that longer boundary, or do you bowl straight into him, which he can pick you up to that shorter boundary?
I still maintain full and straight will be the option. I'll maintain full and straight with the option.
I think that's you flirting with fire there, Terry. I think if Eben gets a hold of you to that shorter boundary, you've got no chance. That full and straight, and he picks you up to deep mid wicket or to long one, you've got no chance.
If like a ball the wrong line, or ball in the wrong length, full and straight will go straight to the stump, base of the stumps, and you won't pick me up there. And yeah, single there.
Seems like the Eastern Cape Inyati is comfortable taking these singles there. Looking to keep that run rate there by that 7.
Yeah, I think each and every over, you just have to get a boundary and see how it goes.
So a boundary from here takes them to 7 in the over because they've picked up 3 singles already.
Yes, and then if it cannot be enough. I mean, if you got another 4 in another boundary, which is accepted. Take it as it comes.
Oh, there's that boundary, Tare, there. There's that boundary, which takes them again to that 7 runs and over.
Yes, I could not believe that. I mean,
those are the shots that you don't want there, Tare. Those are my favorite shots. You want nothing to do with those boundary options.
Listen, all I'm not happy with is the reverse swing. I'm a reverse sweep, which is not a good shot for me, and that's all. I mean, that one is fine. It went for 4, boom. Take it as it comes.
As we had said, that T20 cricket is about who can execute better on the day. There's risks taken.
Yeah. Oh, top shot. It's a good shot from Eben. He ran down the wicket and smashed that 4.
I think the Mpumalanga side have missed a trick or two here. Having Gazibini Sigwili, I was watching him in the warm-up, shaping this ball under these conditions. I would have had him playing the similar role there to what Nico Fanzea was doing for us. I think that's what I would have done. Open the bowling with him, look to apply pressure from the side especially. I think that's what I could have done. So I think the Eastern Cape Inyati have found a bowler to pick on. So let's see how he goes on with this over now.
Oopsie! Oh.
take a single there.
Yeah. Good boundaries, 2 boundaries, and then
With T20 cricket, you've got to know your boundary options.
Yeah.
Because waiting for a bad ball puts you under pressure.
yeah.
So you want to know your boundary options, where you're going to look to score your boundary. And as long as you're precise and you execute that better, I think you'll stay ahead of the game. That's what you want to be looking at. Looking at your field, understanding what the bowler wants to do, and knowing your boundary options.
Right, I think this Duke guy has been doing well, and then
There's another boundary.
another
from
boundary.
Ibrahim.
He bowled that one a little bit wideish,
Yeah.
and then that's why he got hold of him and he hit him nicely.
They're looking to take the ball away from Ibn. They're not looking to bowl tight on him so that he can pick you up over the deep mid wicket and long on boundary.
And he's spot on there. And I think 23 for
It's around about 40. Then you're ahead of the game.
yes, and then the Rhinos were probably 24, 26 for 9 after 4, which is a good comparison there. And I think the guys have been doing well.
So the Mpumalanga Rhinos need a wicket here to just slow things down now with how things are going. If they don't get a wicket from here, they'll find themselves behind this game and chasing this game until the end.
I think our bad balls, and then you must know that I'm here and I'm waiting for the bad ball. Bad ball will come, and then you can punish it for 4.
Ooh. Another single there, Terry.
See, they're gonna go for 2. No, they were looking to go for 2 there, and they settled for 1 run.
Again.
Slow bouncer.
I think it was a bit late on it. Don't you think?
No, just slow bouncer, man. I thought he could pick it up last year as a batter. I know I was a batter as well. I could pick it up last year there.
So you used to pick the short ball here today?
Easy, bro.
I don't think you used to pick it up. I think they used to
Easy.
rush you there.
No ways. No
You think
ways,
so?
No ways. No ways.
You think it's time for them to bring a spin on, continue with the seamers?
Guessing and all those kind of things. I think I'll go for.
Keeping that run rate at 9 there, Terry. I think.
Yes, in Inyati,
Another 4
straight.
runs there.
That was a good shot from Inyati.
Yeah, Terry.
Arman.
I think they're missing a trick here, Terry. I think for me, it would have been good, Terry. Easy single there from Jason Neiman down to third man. I think it would have been good to have the kids out here on holiday and watching some cricket, learning a lot here from these situations.
Coming around the wickets to him, giving him.
Here we go. I don't think this is a good idea, Terry. It's not a good idea. This guy is shaping the ball back into the right-hander, making it the angle that he's giving him also. He's coming around to him. Now that creates that angle of you easily hitting over mid-wicket and long on. With the ball shaping that side, that's easy. You would have wanted to have Ngazi bowling from the graveyard side, shaping the ball back into the righty. That gives him the longer boundary to hit. And now also shaping the ball away to the lefty. That's still the longer boundary to hit to.
All right. No. That's our opinion. We all have opinions. Even if I was Ngazi as well. I think coming over the wickets will give you a. No, I can't. Can't go set for 1 day. And I'll probably go if Ngazi go over the wicket, shaping away to the right hander. See, it will be another best option as well. And
rather take the ball away from them and making them score from the longer boundary.
Yeah.
That's where the mistakes and opportunities will come from. So
okay. Oh, Slow ball from Ghazi. Good thinking. Comeback, nice comeback there.
Easy single there to deep square leg. I think Eben's looking for boundary options. He was looking to go. The Eastern Cape Inyati are 44 after 5 overs. Not bad, not a bad start to them. I think one of the most important things is having wickets in hand, and that's something that they have now, which will make. Change of bowling there by the Mpumalanga crucial role now, and I think he needs to take a few notes from how Jay de Klerk bowled from this end. So let's see how Eben, bit of extra bounce there. I think slows that one down. Running hard there, looking to come back for 2. Bit of a risky 2 there, but the batters are in safe there from the Eastern Cape.
10.6, but I think if they can keep it like that, it'll be great. With Eben and Jason doing well there.
There's that option, Terry, that you don't like. Caught there.
Can you see that?
Good point.
I said, bruh, that's risk. That's a risk shot.
The thing is this, you'd only play that shot when you're looking for a boundary. Now, there was no need to look for a boundary in that situation.
Bruh, you're
pushing the singles well, there's no need to look for a boundary in that situation.
You're doing well. 47 for no wicket after 47 runs, and you're doing well. Why are you playing this shot? I mean, it's like it's one of those things, man. You can't. I don't know how. See, now the thinking behind this playing of this shot. I don't think it's a good one. It's like a fast bowler bowling a good line and good length in this kind of format, and you know that you're going to go for 6 or you're going to go for 4 instead of bowling full and straight, and then whereby the guy has to dig deep and get you nasty or for 4. But these days, yeah, it's one of those.
I think now they need to be smarter. You're ahead of the game. Start thinking about your options. What can you do from here? You know.
It's like Steve. Leather. You have 4 or 5 slips, and you run down the ball to these guys.
Exactly the same thing.
It's the same thing. Playing reverse sweep, there are 2 guys behind the thing, behind backward point, and you play the shot.
Yeah.
I don't understand.
Let's look at the young man here, Jacques van der Merwe. Let's look at how he'll go on with this innings. I think he just needs to be out there to support Eben in what he does, not try and take as much responsibility as he could. But if there's bad balls to punish, look to take them on.
Yeah, it's good. No, it's good. I mean,
no need to force anything. No need to take risks.
No.
The only team that will need to take a risk is the Mpumalanga Rhinos because they're behind the game.
Yes. No, you're spot on there. Leza, I still believe if you keep this game of cricket simple, you won't get wrong. You'll never get wrong. But if you try to make all sorts of things and try to, make some innovations and stuff like that, you'll get found it.
Young man, they're taking his time there to look and see what the bowler's doing. I think let's that one go to the keeper and try to pick up what this bowler's doing, and let's hope he'll be able to execute his plans here and think of his options.
Yes, level-headed guy. Jack van der Merwe, coming from Selborne College.
Deceived there with a slow ball there. Went through that shot very early.
Yes.
And I hope that doesn't put him under pressure. It's just 2 dot balls. Whatever it does from here, just needs to rotate the strike and give the strike to whoever.
That's it.
That's the worst that he could do from here.
Yes. That's what if I was there, I would just get a single, run it down, block it in front. Look at maybe we get this type of thing. Just block it there, you get a single. Don't try to
Oh, that's a bit of a risky single, boy.
don't try hit it fast. That's it. Give the
That's a better option. Let the man that's been there take the risk.
yes.
Give him the strike.
Because he's been there for quite a long time, and
Exactly.
you've seen what is happening.
Inyati side being ahead of the run rate. They're going at
50
eight.
comes.
They're going at oh, they're behind now.
50 runs.
They at 7.5, eh? But still not bad. They're
Not
still in the
bad.
game. They're still within
No, you're right.
touch, eh?
Yeah, no, you're right. You're right. 50 after 6 hours. I think that's what the runners were, and they're still doing well.
Oh, another slow ball there. Another slow ball there to deceive the young man. So he's kept him thinking. He's kept him honest there, Terry. I think
Yeah,
that's what happens there when you're better. You're thinking now. Okay, what is this guy trying to do now, eh?
yeah.
He's given me a cutter. Do you think he'll go for another one? Do you think he'll bowl a seam-up delivery? Give you a bouncer? What options does he have there?
Good experienced guy will go back to his stock ball, take it from there. Can you see that?
Ooh,
Can you see that?
I think that was another slow one, eh?
Yeah, but why making yourself difficult? For Jack, get a single.
Now they've managed to pull Jacques on strike now. Well, the person that you would have wanted facing if you're the Eastern Cape
Even.
United. Yep.
Yeah. Why can't I get a single and go to the other side? Yeah.
Ooh,
That's
hit
fine.
there.
He's safe there. Cover 2. Oh.
Easy two there. Easy two there to
Two
get
there?
the young man back on strike.
And is it a good option to get singles going? Or is
It's
it
not a
good
bad
option
option. Instead
to
of a
get,
dot.
to get a guy, guy who's been in form, going well. I'm seeing.
It's another two there, Tere. Tere, the thing is this, what you must understand is that 1 or 2 boundaries place you ahead in this game. So you don't need to go searching for one. You take it when it comes. It's fine to score these singles and these twos. Okay. Pushing the boundary riders there. That's exactly as I said.
It's great.
It's a 4 runs.
4 runs.
So now you see now that boundary will start pushing you ahead of the run rate again.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm saying you want to be looking to take those 1s and 2s there, and then you get a boundary, then you start pushing above the run rate again.
Yeah. And what I was going to say to you, Leza, please don't force them.
Don't force them.
I
You're
mean,
not you're not behind in the game.
Yes.
You're within touch.
don't.
It's a longer boundary, but I think it looks like it's in the gap. They could look to come back. Oh, that's another 4 there. Terry.
What's that? And just look at nice.
As I just said, Terry, you scored 2 boundaries, you're ahead of the game already.
Of young Sean Footy in the olden days, and whereby he used to try and bowl so fast to these guys.
The Eastern Cape Inyati are 64 for 1.
I think the guys from the Mpumalanga Rhinos, they just want to carry on with Gazi. I think Portuguese said over.
Oh, fortune there, Terry. Unfortunately, there's another 4 year. Now this place is Ghazi.
The first one hard. If you try and get a boundary in the first one, I think it will assist you in the whole over.
There's not many risks that you're looking to take there. You're already 5 now in the over within 2 balls.
Yeah.
4 more singles out of this, they put you at 9 without taking any risks, and that's where you want to be in a situation like this.
Yes.
Next over again, you get another boundary, you look for the ones, you're getting another 9 out of the over, and you're slowly chipping that total down, and within the next 2 overs you're nearly done with the game.
Yeah, I mean, there's not much risk you can take here. All you have to do is just to play, stick to basics and play. Guys are talking about bonus points and stuff like that. I think you have to forget about that and play.
The aim here is to win this game, to get to the semis. You don't want to have a bonus point. There's no bonus point that you're looking for.
Okay.
You want to win this game. So you want to do it in the most calculated way to get over the line without taking any risks here.
So guys have to go out there and bet sensible.
Just bet through now. You're ahead of the run rate.
Yeah.
Another easy single there.
Another slow ball from Ghazi. I mean, we've got probably four guys here in this Mpumalanga Rhinos from Eastern Cape. We've got Pauli, who's a fast bowler, and I saw him coming around the pack as a 30th man or 14th man.
Ooh, another cutter there from Ghazi.
Yeah.
Keeping the batters thinking there. Easy 7 from that over today without taking any risks there.
Yes, that's how they have to play. Play as 17 after two overs, which is not bad either. And the roll-off say, the ball is first over, now he's coming back. Harman.
I went for 8 runs in his first over, right?
Yeah.
Went for 8 runs, so that's not bad.
Yeah.
But I think in this situation you want to go less than that now to apply the pressure to the batters. If you're
Yeah,
going at 8, then that's a win for them.
We couldn't put the thingy on. I mean, we couldn't put it in like a spinner for another over. That's why they just
I think
went.
we would have found that run rate climbing up to almost 10 now if you had the spinner again there.
Yeah, which is good for us, and which is Inyati. I think this youngster handled the pressure nicely, coming from the school's cricket and be introduced to this kind of cricket, and he handled nicely.
There's another single there today. Another single. Eastern Cape Inyati keep chipping at this toy. I think panic stations are not in. They're not on yet today. 2 boundaries, they're within touch of this game.
Yes, and what I was thinking of, I mean, if the Eastern Cape Inyati is having probably 1 boundary per over, we'll be fine. Yeah. Without any risk.
They're within touching distance here today. Yeah.
Without any risk.
2 boundaries, total level. You just need to bat through. That's all. Someone there at fine leg. I'll just keep that down to a 1 there.
Cook. It's a young cook. Sometimes when you want to, as a batter, I want to hit the ball hard. I mean, it's like timing the ball and then guiding it where it goes, and then I think you'll get plenty or maximum runs.
Yeah.
But our guys always want to hit it hard and then
I think they're going to look to bowl short to him today. They just brought long on back into the circle.
Yeah.
So Yeah.
Yeah. But why doing that? Not a white?
Looked like it was a bit high, eh? That's a bit harsh there. Looked like it was a bit high.
Yeah.
So now captains are thinking, they're trying something. They're trying to buy a wicket here.
Yeah.
It's not good enough for them to just sit around and hope and that they'll make a mistake. They're trying to buy a wicket.
Yeah. He's out.
There's the wicket that I'm talking about.
He's out.
They bluffed him with that short one, brought the fine leg back into the circle, and still continued with the length ball. They tried to get him to pull that.
Yeah.
So the Eastern Cape Inyati don't want to lose too many wickets so now they find themselves under the pump. So
Pangolins, 23 runs of 18 balls with three fours.
Sharp at the Berber goals for 23 runs with 18 balls. Eastern Cape Inyati for 73 for 2.
walking into bat now is Marco Mare. I think is an experienced campaigner that I think should take the Eastern Cape Inyati side home.
There's no pressure whatsoever. I'm laser. I mean, all I have to do is just to play. I mean, do you think you're going to go for one, get a single, go to the other side, and see?
Play it as it comes, Terry. There's a lot of bad balls that are going to come here. The only thing you need is 2 boundaries to put you back into this game. You're not needing 5. You don't even need a big over. You need 2 boundaries to be within touching distance with the balls. That's all.
Yeah. And whereby I think even can do that.
Exactly.
And
It can come
Marco-
from any over.
Yeah.
1 over can just put you back into this game.
Sure, Marco.
There's the boundary that I'm talking about, Terry.
Good shot from
Now
Marco.
from there, you're needing 33 of 25 balls. Another boundary out of there, balls are level with the run. If the boundary option doesn't come, keep knocking it. You're a boundary behind the game. A boundary behind the game.
Yeah, I was just looking at the difference between those two, like the balls and the runs. 24 now, they need 24 of 31. If you can look at the comparison there, I mean they were 82 for 2 and we 79 for 2, which is not bad after
Not
10
bad.
overs. It's good comparison there. After 10, 79 for 2 and they were 80 for 2. Not bad.
The score is 79 for 2 after 10 overs. Eastern Cape Inyati need 31 runs of 24 balls.
$79 for 2 after 10. 4 hours to go. Eastern Cape Inyati needing 31 of 24 balls.
With the full pace on delivery, and want to be with Marco. Ooh,
Another one.
overthrows there. Giving away another single.
Yes.
Here's the mistake that they
Safety.
make. Bowling team for that shorter boundary. Now the Eastern Cape Inyati now are just within touching distance from winning this game. They're needing 22 of 21 balls.
Can you see, as we mentioned, we're saying 1 boundary or 2 boundaries? We just saying
2 boundaries have brought them back into the game.
Yeah.
Exactly, without having to try any reverse shot or anything.
Yes. Yeah.
Look to keep it simple now to close this over off and wait for that bad ball.
Yeah.
Good single there. Good single from the
good-
Eastern Cape and good fielding there
Good
from
from
Gazibini.
Gazi. Yeah, good feeling. I mean,
Fielding
good.
there. He's always been a
Gazi-
good athlete, eh, Tere?
I know, yeah, and he knows this area, he knows this place, he knows this ground. 89 for 2 after 10 overs. That's in Eastern Cape Inyati.
Another single taken there.
You think you're gonna
Are they
go for
looking
two?
Yeah.
Oh,
no. It's gone.
Oi!
Unnecessary
What?
there
No,
from
no.
the Eastern Cape Inyati.
Why is Potter not going back?
Very unnecessary there from the Eastern Cape Inyati. He just stood halfway there.
Yeah, but why can't you go back though?
He just stood halfway there waiting for him to be run out there. Then
90 for 3, 90 for 3 after
2
10.
persons.
90 for 3. It's a nice stand there for opening pair.
yeah, I think they've laid a good foundation here today for them to close off this game easily. I think now they're within touching distance. They're just needing 20 runs to win this.
So now they want third man back. And then 5-4 field. Now sweepers. They want fine leg back as well. And nothing on the circle on the onside. They want to invite Marco to go for boundary. Oh, thingy. Oh, that's Jade, sorry. Jade de Klerk. Is that a no ball? What is that?
It's a leg by that way.
Okay, what are they calling for? Did he the helmet?
And the first you're coming back on there.
Yeah, did he hit the helmet? To Jade. So we're going to ask some questions for concussion type of things. Where are we? And all those nice questions. I think he hit the ball, hit him on the helmet.
Oh,
Yeah. So they just
got
trying
to go for the check now there, can't I?
Yes. When you were chatting about we were chatting earlier on about Yorkers, and you had the guy like who in the IPL, whereby guys will bowl. He's stuck from Australia. That guy is a good guy who could bowl nice Yorkers, and he used to bowl 4 or 5 in over, which is good. Now, if I want to practice as a fast bowler, if I go to IPL, if I go to any short version of the game, I'll practice Yorkers. To bowl 6, 7, 8 Yorkers.
Yeah,
You see?
something that they should have in their practice.
Yeah.
This is just a bit too easy now today.
And it's easy when you get to the middle, whereby you master that, you practice that. Australian guys did that. English guys. All those guys. They're doing that.
Yeah.
You definitely need to have someone who goes out there and practice constructively and get. Because if you're doing that,
Another Yorker there today.
another two.
Yeah, that's an easy 2 there today.
Yeah.
Another 2 there, that's an easy 2.
Yeah.
Good running there from Jade and Marco.
Yeah, if you got an opportunity to score a boundary, go for it.
Yeah.
Go for it, and then it will cut everything down, which is good.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh, tight, man. Jade
another
Klerk
wicket lost
outside
there by the Eastern
Corpians.
Cape Inyati.
Yes. There, and don't think about.
Okay. 10 runs to win now for the Eastern Cape Inyati in 2 overs. Exactly. 1 boundary in this over.
I think he's trying what you mentioned.
Plan.
Yeah,
I think they would have been in the game.
They've been in the game now. Good shot.
Oh, that's a single. Leading 8 runs now off 11 balls, the Eastern Cape Inyati.
you got some 50s for Eastern Cape Inyati, longer version, and there's that one shorter version as well.
I think
I'm nice.
you should change what you're doing, and you should.
Yeah. I reckon the guys have done well. I mean, even now, you don't want to finish it. You just want to go out there and play normal cricket. You don't have to go bad, go mad, and try and want to finish it quickly. No, just play safe, get the things going. Lots of space. Tuck it in there.
My guy's the other guy. My guy's
That's a boundary. I think the Mpumalanga Rhinos had a plan there to try and bowl a short ball tomorrow.
Yeah, slow bouncer. 109 for 4.
Need one
to
run to
12.
win now today. One run to win for the Eastern Cape.
And they were 109 for 6 in 14. Go for a big one, or we'll just get a single.
Nah, just that would be nice to see today, but I think the safest thing is.
Yes.
But with the field in, hey, I guess that option is on.
Yeah, you're right. So we can have a full go. Top edge 4.
Yeah, shorter great game of cricket today, but as we predicted that 110 would be a bit easy for them to chase today. So I think
Guys scoring, guys scoring Neiman 16, Bottas 5, Parameva 23, Marco 33, and 33 Marco, 3 today, and Bossa 3 runs. And congratulations to the Eastern Cape Inyati.
Eastern Cape Inyati won by 6 wickets. Congratulations, boys. Marco Murray finishes with 3 runs of 12 balls, 3 fours, 6
Thank you.